Lifting family, welcome back. So this is another review, and this review is actually on a unique training device called a vertical leg press. And this one is made by Powerline. Powerline is a brand that's sold by Body Solid, and Body Solid produces the power rack and the bench that I'm in, the bench that I'm sitting on. But they produce quality equipment, especially for the home. And now the vertical leg press is a little bit controversial, just because as you bring your knees down towards your chest, your lower back can arch off the back of the leg press itself. The problems that people note are often something that can be corrected based on increasing your mobility, but that is outside of what's going on right here. This review is on the vertical leg press. So, assembly, not all that bad. The piece is beefy, but at the same time, not too heavy duty, which is good and bad. I mean, I would like something a little bit heavier duty with something that has a little bit more adjustability, but at the same time, the price, especially from Amazon, as far as the listing goes, it was around $330. Overall, I thought that it was a great piece of equipment, and the problems that I've been having with my hip, this, in my mind, kind of works out a lot with that, and that's part of why I got this, was because normally when you see mobility type work, you end up seeing where you are trying to force the hip into the back of the socket. Now this could be entirely flawed logic, and I'm not trying to apply anything here or trying to tell anybody what to do, but this seems to be a device that would allow both forcing the hip into the back of the socket as well as leg strengthening, which I haven't really been able to train legs. Once I come to full extension at the hip, once I'm fully upright, it feels like something in there is not moving quite right. So let's get into the details of this leg press. We have, according to the Amazon listing, Powerline PVLP156X vertical leg press. Steel nylon vertical leg press that effectively isolates your lower body muscles. Dual adjustable 1/2 inch locking pins, 3 starting and stopping positions, extra thick back pad and contoured head and neck pad. Durable alloy steel frame with tough powder coated finish. 400-pound capacity, weights, adapter sleeves and collars not included. Now on mine, I have actually added some of those sleeves just so that they're adaptable to Olympic weight plates, which have a 2-inch hole. The standard hole for them is normally 1 inch. That covers the bulk of the highlights of the unit itself. Now, some of the caveats or some of the downsides of this are, I'm 5'8", and I would like this unit to be able to allow me to deeper into the movement. And at the bottom position of this, I'm not really quite able to do that. The other downside is that it does not have an adjustable footplate. The footplate is in the center, it's very small, and that's going to force a lot of pressure onto your rib cage. I normally like a little bit of a wider stance, more along the lines of shoulder width stance, and I think that a lot of people would agree with that as far as how they normally squat as well, unless you're doing something like front squats where some people would do them with their feet touching together. Outside of that though, I've still been able to do the exercise, utilize the leg press. My hip has not gotten worse, it's still not better, but at the same time, the problems that I often have when I start training legs consistently is that the leg slowly gets worse even with body weight exercises. So as far as an overall review goes, for this leg press, given the fact that it is lower in cost, the quality that comes out of it, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 stars. I think that it's built well, it has some good versatility to it. It allows me to still exercise, and it does not feel wobbly when I am underneath of it, which is a major concern considering that the weight is directly above my midline, my area. So I mean, outside of that, 4 out of 5 stars. Solid build overall from Powerline / Body Solid. I would recommend picking this piece up just because it does add a nice component to a home gym, to where you don't necessarily need to buy a ton of weight plates to be able to help with, actually gain strength with the leg press, because usually a standard 45-degree leg press tends to need a lot of weight piled onto that, which is going to have a high level of cost. This you cannot really pile on the weight because that's all coming down on you, and it's a very deep stretch and it's very difficult. So again, 4 out of 5 stars from Lifting Dad for this one. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. Remember to click that like button, smash that thumbs up, turn on notifications. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.